everyone, it's Libby from Maighstir Tarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Worimi First Nations people, that's W-O-R-I-M-I, on whose traditional lands these videos are made, and welcome to you, your guides, my guides in the universal energies, entertainment only. Right, running a bit late today because I had a doctor's appointment. While I was out, I went and did a whole lot of chores as well. So for those that are concerned, my vertigo is a swelling in the middle ear. The doctor could see it through the translucent coating of that particular area, the translucent whatever. And she could actually even see bubbles in the liquid itself. There's no swelling behind, there's no pain, there's no hearing loss, so all is good. It's just another round of anti-woo-woo tablets and a little bit of up the nose steroid to try and clear it. Okay, yes, that also while I was out and about doing chores, went and voted. Yes, I am voting. Yes, I am voting to acknowledge that the Australian First Nations people were here before white man arrived, and yes, I am voting for them to be able to have a say, a recommendation. Now, they don't create legislation, they don't vote on legislation to go through. All they do is have a say to advise the government of the day in regards to legislation that affects First Nations people. So the no vote is very much like the fear vote in other countries as well. All based on fear, all based on misinformation and sometimes even disinformation. And there is word going around in the no vote camp that they have to write in pen, because if they write in pencil, then us yes voters will cross their votes out. Oh, oh dear, rub their votes out and change it. Oh goodness, no, that's not how our election system works. Okay, so love our election system too. Voting is compulsory in Australia when you're over the age of 18. Literally, I did an early vote. I could have, because my daughter's working on the weekend. Otherwise, I would have walked a block that way to the voting station on Saturday, but we went while we were out and went to one next suburb only that was an early voting station. 3 minutes wait, literally, in a queue of maybe 10. Straight in, and apparently that was busy. 3 minute wait, straight in, name, address. Have you voted yet in this? No, I haven't. Here you go. Here's your signed form. So, and off I went. So, love our voting system in Australia. Didn't have to show ID, didn't have to, I just had to state my full name and my address, and away I went. So, excellent. Done that. Okay, off my little soapbox. Going to have a look at, I was asked to have a look at Doug Ford, the premier in Ontario, Canada. Now, premiers, the same as premiers in Australia, they're like governors in the US, and you'll get the idea for where else in the world you need to. So, Doug Ford, premier of Ontario in Canada. Excuse me if I look this way. Yes, I've got a little helper there today. So what's happened is it's called the Greenbelt scandal. So what has happened in Ontario, 800,000 acres, I didn't work out the hectares in that, had been set aside as Greenbelt and cannot be touched. It's about green corridors, it's for wildlife, it's about protection of the wildlife trails and the vegetation, etc., to try and keep some sort of balance and waterways and all sorts of things, a balance with Mother Earth. So what's happened was apparently under Doug Ford's direction as the Premier, 7,400 acres were then rezoned for construction. There was a huge outcry about it, as understandable, and Doug Ford has since backtracked that this all happened in September. In September, backtracked the rezoning of that land, and two cabinet ministers have resigned. So there was a accusation brought by the Mounties, the Royal Canadian Mounted Police, and they are doing a criminal investigation into Doug Ford and other government ministers to see whether they had received some sort of incentive from developers in regards to that land. Now, when I was writing all this down and researching it, now let me know if I've got any of that wrong, because I have. There's a lot to get my brain around. Um, I got a real, there was a sort of a brown paper bag scenario going on. So I just want to have a look. Was there that those two cards are really wanting to come out? Um, yeah, Knight of Pentacles, money was offered to change with the Wheel of Fortune, to change the scenario. The scenario is what I'm getting there. But let's have a look. Was Doug Ford, show me, was Doug Ford and or any of the ministers, did they receive underhanded somethings? Yeah, there he is, fast asleep. If you can hear some chewing, that'll be my grey dog. She's under the table having a chew on her bully stick. So we've got the magician out first, the rabbit out of the hat, basically, but more intense. I mean, it's rabbit out of the hat energy, but it's a more intense creating of opportunities. Can also be manipulation card. So let's see where this goes. Challenged by secrets that have not yet been revealed. Two major arcana straight out of the tank. Secrets that have not yet been revealed. There's more to this that the investigation will bring out. Foundation, I'm going to say, well, this was a plan that was brought to fruition to bring the ship into harbour. Ergo, benefit the planner in the past. Yeah, lot of headlines in regards to this. Haven't seen it in Australia. It was just one of my gorgeous viewers asked me to read on it. So if there's anything you want me to read on, ask away and I'll note it down. But there were a lot of headlines that came out in regards to this, which forced the Mounties to open an investigation into it, and thank goodness, yay, go democracy, Premier Ford to backtrack and cancel those construction allocated permits. Crowning this reading, we've got the government, the courts, could be the courts. Let's see where this goes. Interesting, three major arcana straight up. So crowning this reading, I'm getting it, courts. There's more to this than what we know, not yet revealed. Okay, about money laundering. About money, Three of Pentacles, which is my money laundering, my dark money, my money under the table card, immediate future. Oh, man. Okay. Externally, we've got the Queen of Pentacles again, money. Another money card bringing forward information about money. This is about, it's my domestic security card, my domestic stability card. I'm going to say was up for sale. Externally there, internally. It's time to take the blindfold off and look at the truth. Time to take the blindfold off and choose a truth that you want to stand by. Here we have the mercenary again, paid for the actions with the Knight of Pentacles, outcome, Wheel of Fortune. Man, I shuffled. Wheel of Fortune. Their fortunes are changing. The investigation underway, shining a light on the snake on in the path, basically. And a prosecution coming forward. And this may be the end of Doug Ford's premiership. I might ask that, because we've got the death card there. He's going to have to defend himself about his abuse of power. He's going to have to defend his abuse of power, contracts and agreements that he made Might be something in writing. Secrets coming to the surface and being exposed to the light. Secret contracts, abuse of power. He's going to have to defend himself in regards to that. And then I think he's going to be stopped and shook, and the money's going to all fall out. He may receive an offer to step down, but he doesn't want to. And he may not have a choice, because here's something coming out of left field at him. He may not have a choice about stepping down, because here is the truth being packed up and moved forward. It's a forward movement. And then the sword of truth is cutting through. And then we have the surrender card. I don't think he's going, and then we can have healing. I don't think he's going to have any choice in regards to the matter. Yeah. So if I have a look on the bottom, we've got the huge money card, the Queen of Swords again, the prosecutor, maybe a female prosecutor, maybe a female judge, or just a feminine energy of the people of Ontario saying, this is not happening on our watch, about him manipulating the ship coming in is going to be fully exposed, complete and utter downfall. Volatile information is going to come forward about his poor choice based on greed, vanity, power, his poor choice based on greed, and we have a tower moment. There is a lot of work going on behind the scenes following the money trail, which is going to bring about an ending, significant ending, and then a rebalance. So, Doug Ford, don't let the door hit you on the way out. See how it plays. Love to you all. Take care.